when the maintenance man, who can barely speak English and needs to visit a dentist to get 2 prosthetic teeth popped in to have a complete set of pearly whites, in a hotel, looks you squarely in the eyes and says, "Good morning, have a great day." Then brings his hands and palms together, points his fingers to the sky and bows. What would you think? What would you think if this happened several times a day? What would you think if that maintenance man was merely a subcontractor and not even an employee? And what would you think if employed housekeepers, waitstaff and receptionists all replicate that behaviour every day, every moment? What would you think? Welcome to JT in the Raw, show 53, as I chew the thin on business. And today I'm going to challenge every single one of you to lift your game in the way we engage with our customers. So good morning, everybody. I can see Tracy, Ileana, I can see Steve, I can see Riso, and I can see Steve as well. Hey, good morning, everybody. Hope you're all well. And it is freezing here in Sydney. Ileana, I'm sure it is much warmer over there in Florida. So more to come on that. How are we going to engage with our customer? How are we going to engage with our customer? But first, I want to say a quick thanks to everyone for your well wishes for show 52 a couple of weeks ago, where I celebrated a year of JT in the Raw. Thank you for all the compliments. I'm very grateful for all the feedback that I got. Thank you. And it was in show 52 that I talked about how important it was having a scoreboard in your business. In fact, the quote of the week from show 52 was, "People play differently when they are keeping score." People play differently when they are keeping score. Morning, Eugene. Your actions that you're doing on a daily, on a weekly, monthly, or even on an annual basis are captured on a visual scoreboard that's updated regularly. Now, if you missed show 52, where I shared the importance of keeping score in business, pop 52 in the comments below and I'll send you the link to the show and you can watch it. But I did receive 5 questions, which was a record number of questions in a week. 5 questions from people who wanted some more information around the scoreboard. So thanks to Ben from Brisbane, Oliver from London, Peter from San Diego, Ingrid from Montana, and Tina from Sydney, who all asked, what should my scoreboard look like? What should my scoreboard look like? Morning, Maddie. Morning, Chantel. Good morning, everybody. Okay, so to answer the questions on what your scoreboard should look like, here we go. First, you need to choose a theme for your scoreboard. You need to choose a theme. This means, is the scoreboard going to have trend lines? Is it going to be like a speedometer model with a needle? Is it going to be bar charts or traffic lights? You know, where green is you're heading for the right performance, orange you're in a bit of a problem, or red you're not hitting there at all. Secondly, the design has to be simple. It's got to be easy to see the performance. We've got to be able to see if we're winning or whether we're losing, and it must show what the main measure is as well as what the actions are to hit that main measurement that we're trying to achieve on our scoreboard. So all of this is really critical. Number 3, when you're building this scoreboard, is the build. How do we actually physically build this bloody thing? Really simple. This is best done by your team. If your team can build the scoreboard for you, they own it. So now it can be an electronic scoreboard, it could be a poster, it could be a whiteboard, it could even be an old-fashioned, and I can see Fitzy on board at the moment, it could be an old-fashioned teacher's chalkboard. But remember, it has to be able to be seen. And lastly, the most important thing with your scoreboard is that it must be regularly updated. There's no point just having a scoreboard if you're not updating it regularly. So decide who will update it, when it will be updated, and how often it will be updated, then it has some sort of substance in the business. My final tip around a scoreboard, this is my favourite part of the scoreboard, is I like to see where we are currently and then where should we be at that same time in the week, the month, the day, whatever it may be. I want to know where we are currently compared to where we're going to be as our end result, because that shows me if I'm winning right at that present moment, and that to me is really critical. Oh, and before I forget, your scoreboard is not a communication board. It is not a communication board. So you don't post reports on your scoreboard. You don't put status updates or any other general information that will distract your team from the results that they need to see and they want to see. Keep it as a scoreboard. The simpler the scoreboard, the more easier your team will engage with it. I'm sure that helps Ingrid, Ben, Oliver, Peter, and Tina. Thanks, guys, for your questions. I really appreciate it. So if you ever have any questions about what we talk about right here on JT and the Raw, pop them in the comments, drop me an email or a message, and I will get back to you. Now, as I say, if you missed show 52, where I talk about what a scoreboard is, pop 52 in the comments below, and I'll send you the link so you can watch show 52 on replay. In fact, you can watch any of the 52 shows on the YouTube channel, but I'll flick it to you. Okay, as many of you know, I just had a wonderful holiday, a super duper holiday in Thailand. It was just great, you know, just chilling out by the pool, spending time with Robin and Zoe. It was really very pleasant. But why was it so pleasant? Well, perhaps one of the most impactful reasons why was I couldn't help but notice the hospitality of the staff. I couldn't help but notice the hospitality of the staff. And I can say unequivocally, God, I sound like a politician there, don't I? I can say unequivocally that every staff member, when they walked past me, did not avoid eye contact as we passed, and they smiled. They even said good morning or good afternoon. And they put their hands together and bowed. Every single person, every single time. Let me say that again. Every single person, every single time, eye contact, smile, good morning, and bowed. In many gyms I visit, this is a missing frickin' link. And I guess I scratch my head in wonderment. Why gyms can't do the same thing. I mean, these people that are working in a resort in Thailand are not the highest paid staff in the resort. In fact, they're probably not the highest paid people in the world. The maintenance men were subcontractors. They didn't even work for the company that owned the hotel. I mean, I would suggest that what these people are paid in the resort is just a fraction of what you pay your staff. And yet they seem to deliver the corporate culture better than anyone else that I've seen. It's not because they're highly paid. It's not because they're highly skilled. I guess it's just that they're really proud to have a job, and I guess they're really proud of the place that they work with. So therefore they follow the culture and they do what they're asked of. They accept these cultural requirements to work for this company. My question is why can't we instill this into the culture of our businesses? We can't blame our staff. We have to accept responsibility. It's because we're not driving that as the resort was driving it with their team. We're not correcting the behaviour as the resort was correcting the behaviour if it wasn't done correctly. We have to take a passion, we have to take a pride in this communication. So let me just share something, because I analysed this, and the behaviour of these people These lowly paid workers, the behavior of their eye contact, their smile, their good morning, their behavior made me feel welcome, made me feel special. Morning, Andrew. Morning, Marissa. How are you guys? It broke down any barriers between them and me, and I felt comfortable asking for assistance. I felt that I could ask them almost anything. And now I'm a raving fan of their service, even though they actually did zero service. All they did was eye contact, smile, good morning. It made me feel special. So if you want your members, your clients, or your customers when they walk into your business to have those similar feelings, then perhaps we need to work on engagement with your team, your members. Now, I've been to many gyms, and it is chalk and cheese in the consistency of the eye contact and warm welcome. Yesterday, I walked past a personal trainer in the gym here in Sydney that I went to. I walked past him. He didn't even acknowledge me, and as we got past, I said, "Morning, Dave." What the? Morning, Shane. Morning, Julian. If you think this is an important component of your business, if you think this is an important component of making your business special, perhaps even differentiating it in some way, shape or form, then start working with your team. Start making this part of the DNA and holding them accountable for this eye contact, smiling and engaging with people. You can't just give it lip service. You have to hold them accountable for it. That's what the resort does, but the end result is that I'm a raving fan of this place that I stayed at. I'm a raving fan of the experience, and I felt engaged with the customer. There's a bit of take-home information for you. I wonder, with amazement, how many people will do this. Okay, now, a little education on Facebook. There's a few changes that are happening around Facebook, so I thought I'd just pop this little section in JT in the Raw this week. Facebook loves social media graphics because as humans, we're visual creatures. We are naturally drawn to beautiful, interesting images on any social media platform. Now, sure, Facebook absolutely wants to promote their advertising platform, but they're also highly conscious as an organization of your user experience. If your posts on your business page do not get engagement, that tells Facebook that people don't want to see your posts, and therefore your reach goes down. Yeah, sure, you can pay to get reach, but your organic reach will go down if people aren't engaging with what you're putting on your page. So, in other words, hi Jace, how are you, mate? Congratulations, Queensland, on State of Origin victory. Okay, you lose connection with your audience. Your growth will be slower on your Facebook page and your opportunities will therefore dwindle. The flip side, however, is that you're rewarded by Facebook for posts that people engage with. And people engage with visual content. So what we've done, morning Pete Crawford, at Active Management, at my company, we've built some stunning social media graphics that are strategically designed to drive engagement on your Facebook page and designed to grow your business. You don't have to waste your time trying to figure out what would the graphic look like, what should I do. You just add your logo, they're ready made. We can even show you how to put your logo on. It is so easy. This will mean this will drive free traffic directly to your Facebook page, and it's cheaper than having to pay for it. Even if you're running Facebook ads, improving the reach of your organic posts is rewarded with better results for your ads. Facebook keeps score of all of this stuff and factors it into your page ranking and therefore into your media buying. But for many of you, highly engaged organic traffic is all the power that you need to grow your business on social media. It's free advertising. So at Active Management, we've got a full collection of social media images ready for you to use. We've got images on ways to burn calories, reasons to exercise, inspirational quotes, some leadership quotes. Happiness is, it kind of says happiness is, beautiful image, and what happiness is. Why walk, reasons why we should walk. And our latest ones that we put out are book a PT session. Now you've got two choices to grab these, two choices. You can go to our Active Management website, and if you put in the comments below, social media, I'll send you the link to be able to buy them. They're $110 each. Each one of those, not one picture, but each one of those sets are $110 each. Or you can get them all included in a silver membership. So if you wanted to buy all 7, that's $770. A silver membership is only $249. It's a third of the price. Plus, you get a bucket load of other resources to help you run your business more profitably, more efficiently, more effectively. In other words, easier, faster, and you're happier. So if you want a link to become a silver member and to grab these social media tiles, put silver in the comments below. I'll send you the link to become a member. If you just want the social media tiles, just put social media in the bottom and I'll send you the link to get the social media tiles. Morning, Gail. Morning, Scott. Gail, I hope the HubSpot conference was really good yesterday. Whew, this week I'm delivering my first ever, I think, Zoom presentation to the team of Life and Soul in Broome, before then heading to Brisbane to speak at the Go Health Conference. Can't wait for that. And by the way, in 2 weeks, so on Thursday the 27th of July, I'm going to be in Perth for Fitness Biz Brunch. Now I'm going to be joined by Chantal from the Fitness Business Podcast, and we've already got 35 people booked in for that. Now this is a record number. I'm not saying it's because I'm going. I'm not saying it's because Chantal's going. I'm saying it's because the theme of the event is differentiating your business through business leadership. Differentiating your business through business leadership. So we're going to be in Perth on the 27th of July. To grab a ticket, if you're from Perth or you know anyone from Perth, just put FBB in the comments below. FBB, and I'll send you the link to be able to grab the comments. We've only got 5 places left because we're only going to take 40 people. So you need to jump on that quick. Morning, Susan. Morning, Alyssa. Okay, next week, JT in the Raw is back. Oh, Frosty, where are you? Shout out to Soul Fitness Mossman. Is that your new gym, Frosty, is it? Are you happy there? Okay, next week, JT in the Raw, we're back again for show 54. We're going to be coming to you live from Sydney. But to finish up with, I've got my quote of the week. Of course, quote of the week. Here it is. Eye contact and smiling will cost you nothing to create an impact in your business. Eye contact and smiling will create you nothing. I'll say that one again. I screwed that up, didn't I? Eye contact and smiling will cost you nothing to create an impact in your business. Hey Adam, how are you? Eye contact and smiling will cost you nothing to create an impact in your business. Hey, thanks for tuning in to JT in the Raw, show 53. Have an awesome weekend. I got to go back this afternoon. I got to binge on Ninja Warrior Australia because I missed all those shows while I was away. Hey, have an awesome weekend. I'm going to catch you guys next week. And don't forget, keep a scoreboard, eye contact and smiling, and let me know if you want to know any more about those Facebook images and the silver membership. Have a good one.